Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Malicious Compliance. In today's episode, the Microwave Decree. Return to office, you say? Well, if you say so. So you want me to throw away every piece of paper on the desks? Okay. Make the listserv opt out? If you say so. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. The Microwave Decree. Some time ago, breakroom cleanliness went downhill. Started off small. Cutlery was left in the sink instead of washed, coffee rings remained on tables. It took a turn to tragedy when microwave manners stopped. Suddenly, lasagna remains and gravy stains happened every day. Fortunately, Helen was on the case. Strategically placed posters and a polite email encouraged everyone to clean up after themselves. Yet, the microwave madness continued. There was a second wave of reminders, a little more passive-aggressive. Then the chili incident. The whole microwave interior, door to floor, all around, was left coated in a thin layer of exploded chili. Understandably, Helen was not happy. The newest directive was swift and punitive. We were to leave the microwave spotless. Anyone caught desecrating it would face disciplinary action. Nothing more was specified, just that vague threat. The manager, equally tired of the melodrama and mess, and perhaps a little frightened of Helen, signed off on it. Helen was delighted and spent a few hours happily telling everyone that this would surely fix the problem and restore peace to the broken breakroom. It seemed a little too draconian for my tastes. The next day brought in stir-fry leftovers. Used the microwave and, shame, a bit of sauce-coated broccoli slipped away. Took out the spinning plate. Gave it the best possible treatment. A hot, bubbly bath in the sink. Gently scrubbed down with a sponge. Hummed some bossa nova to really tie together the experience. The inside of the microwave door also had some debris stuck on. Wiped that away, then the rest for good measure. The top too, in case of dust. Used toothpicks to clear vents and scrape gunk from the buttons. After half an hour, the appliance looked new. Well, those 30 minutes were also during the lunch period, which meant a good number of coworkers stopped in to use the microwave. Had to stop a few times to let someone use it, which restarted the cleaning. Everyone understood that since microwave cleanliness was now the most important thing in the office, this was a necessary task to be completed immediately. Everyone except the manager. Wasn't too happy that I took so long doing something that was far outside my job description, instead of actual work. The decree was dropped. A new system was established with rotating cleaning duties. With everyone equally responsible for managing mess, cleanliness and peace were restored. Return to office, you say? Well, if you say so. I'm sure a lot of you are dealing with this. The higher-ups want us back in the office. It's extremely unpopular and is being met with a lot of pushback. No one, not me, not my boss, not my boss's boss, have been complying. So there's this huge conference call where HR is going fire and brimstone on us, saying if we don't go and we show up on this report, which with enough occurrences could lead to disciplinary action and termination. A friend of mine is a bit higher up than I am, and he tells me they're monitoring this through badge swipes. They came up with some arbitrary number of swipes a person needs to make in order for them to be considered in office. Oh. Okay. So, you see, I work as a fraud analyst for a massive bank. You need to swipe your badge every time you go to a different floor, as well as entering and leaving the building. But the report isn't based on dates or times. Only badge swipes. So I go into the office one day and swipe my badge. But oh no, that coffee went right through me, so I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, but it's on the other side of the floor, Better cut through the elevators and swipe my badge to get there quicker. Oh, I'm out of water. Gotta go 2 floors down and swipe my badge to grab water. And then I had to use the restroom again. Then lunch. Then someone on another floor needed to speak with me. Then, I needed to return a cable I borrowed, but that person was away from his desk. And so on and so forth. This went on for most of the day. I'm required to be in office 2 to 3 days a week every week. I'm the only person on the report that's been in 4 days a week for my team since January. I've been in office twice. So you want me to throw away every piece of paper on the desks? Okay. I think I finally have a story for this. Picked up a shitty little part-time 2 per hour a night, minimum wage office cleaning job for a little extra money. Keep in mind I didn't really need this job, so didn't give one *T about it. Anyway. Cleaning supervisor was an absolute stupid from the start, but one time she came up to me at the start of a shift and showed me some pictures on her phone. The pictures were of papers left on people's desks. She told me to get rid of all of them next time as it's not nice to leave a mess on the desks and I should know better. Very disappointed she was. Okay then. I clarified, so every piece of paper, yeah? She replied with, yes, I told you. Whatever you say. That night, I binned every piece of paper on any desk that I saw, literally any. Next night comes. What did you do? Turns out every piece of paper was things such as important meeting schedules, prints out for people's work the following morning, and the like. You know, things that really shouldn't go in the bin. I told her that she told me to get rid of every piece of paper that I saw on a desk. So I did. I then left immediately. Make the listserv opt out? If you say so. Several years ago, I worked for a large nonprofit. I was hired as a temp, but worked my butt off and got hired permanently as a director in a little over a year. Of note, I was the youngest person ever hired to that role. I reported to an associate director. Our title system was weird, who was great. About a year later, he announced his retirement, and while I was sad he was leaving, I was thrilled that I had his support and was a shoo-in for his job. Unfortunately, there was one AD, Lisa, from another group. She was marketing. I was comms, who thought I was a bit of an upstart and didn't like me much. I left on a planned vacation and returned to find that Lisa had convinced the head of the organization to combine the marketing and comms groups with her as the sole AD. So no promotion for me. At this point, I was in the middle of a huge project to build and launch a new listserv. It was perpetually 1995 there. I had to coordinate with IT to build the new server, sign up forms, etc. It was for members, and we planned to launch at our annual conference to encourage people to sign up. Well, Lisa didn't think we'd get enough participants if it was opt-in. She wanted us to automatically add all members, 5,000, to the list and give them the option to opt out. I argued against this as politely as I could for weeks. IT backed me up. No one was going to /use the unsubscribe link, and the minute the first person hit reply all to be removed from the list, it was going to explode. But Lisa knew best. So the day of the conference comes and I ask IT to be on call, even though it's a weekend and they're technically off. I confirm, in writing, one last time with Lisa that this is opt-out. She says yes. How many times do I have to say it? Opt-out. So the head of the organization makes an announcement about the list during her opening speech, and we go live. IT called me within about 15 to 20 minutes because the server was so inundated with reply all emails that it was crashing. We scrapped the entire project within an hour. The head of the organization was livid, but I just forwarded my last email with Lisa. By the time they offered me Lisa's job, I had a new position lined up elsewhere with a $33,000 raise. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.